Hey everyone, it is Amanda Nicole and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we are doing something a little different. I went through all of my makeup to find the products that I have not tried yet, and I do have a bin full of goodies to go ahead and try with you and let you know what I think. Also, just a disclaimer before we start, if you hear water in the background, as you have probably in my previous videos, it is just my turtle Leo, just so everybody knows. But yeah, if you want to go ahead and see what products I'm going to go ahead and try out, just keep on watching. Alright guys, so the first product up, as you can see, I don't have any makeup on. So my first product is going to be this primer. This is the Milani Prep and Soothe Camellia Face Oil. This retails for $13.99. You can find it on their website. I bought mine at Target around the beginning of the year whenever they were redoing everything. So I did get mine a little cheaper, probably around $8. But it is still available on their website if you are interested. I'm going to go ahead and apply it now for you. Alright, it does feel really nice, not too oily. It did add some glow to my skin, so hopefully that won't be a problem. I do tend to have a little bit more oily skin, but I'm hoping with the Soothe, it'll kind of calm that down a little bit. But I do not have a new foundation or concealer, so I'm going to go ahead and pop that on, and I will be right back. Alright, so now I have my foundation and concealer on, and right off the bat, I think that the primer is pulling the product away. I see a lot of redness still peeking through over a foundation that I use quite often that normally doesn't do that. I see a lot of redness popping out on my nose. I just feel like it's pulling away, and even when I tried to put the concealer on to see if it would help, it really didn't make much improvement, so I'm not so far a big fan of this primer. But the next product I'm going to go ahead and try is the Naked Skin Urban Decay One and Done Blur on the Run Touch Up and Finishing Balm. Comes in this packaging. This does retail for $17 on the Urban Decay website. However, I picked mine up at TJ Maxx for $4.99. This is what the product looks like. And so I'm just going to go ahead and take a concealer brush. This is the Morphe M173, and I'm just going to try to apply it on the areas I don't see much coverage and see if this helps in any way. Okay, so I feel like it helped a little bit. It didn't do a ton. You can definitely still see some stuff popping through, but it helped a little. So, is it amazing? I don't think so. It wasn't anything that really wowed me. It says it's long wearing, oil absorbing, and hydrating. So I guess we'll just have to see how it goes and see if there's any changes. But I'm going to go ahead and set my face off camera since I don't have any new powders, and I'll be right back. Alright, so now that my face is set, the next product I'm going to go in with is a bronzer. This is the Loreal Baked Body Frosting for Face and Body Glow in the shade Honey Glow. This is very big. I bought this at, I think, either TJ Maxx or Marshall's, so it's probably like $7 or $8. However, it is still on the Loreal website for $45. So if you can pick it up at TJ Maxx or Marshall's, it's a lot cheaper than $45. But when you do open it up, it does come with this big puff as well as this giant bronzer. I have so many bronzers, so I never got the chance to try it. I'm gonna go ahead and try it out for you guys now. And I am just going to apply it with my normal bronzing brush. I'm gonna use the E.L.F. Flawless Face Brush to go ahead and apply that. Alright, so now that I have applied the bronzer, I actually really do like it. It's not super glowy really at all. It just is that nice. It's not too red either. I think it actually looks really good. But for the blush, I have the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Blush. This is in the shade Innocent Flush. I love these peachy corally tones. That's what the inside looks like. This does retail for $10.95, and you can get it at Ulta, Walmart, Target normally. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go in with my blush brush. I just used a Morphe brush. I am really happy with that blush as well. I do like the color. It's not too heavy, and it's not, when you dig into it, it doesn't pick up a whole lot to where when you go to put it on your face, it's like instant, just blush and packed right in one area. It blended out very nicely. I do like it. Now next for the highlighter, I do have two loose highlighters from Makeup Revolution. These are what they look like. They remind me of the Anastasia Beverly Hills loose highlighters. These retail for $8. However, they are on sale right now on their website for $4. I do have the shade Ruby Crush and Rose Quartz. I'm gonna go in with Rose Quartz because it seems more my shade. This is very red. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this and apply it to my cheek. Alright, so now that my full face is done, I really do like that highlighter. I think it is absolutely beautiful, so that is an A+ for me. As far as eyeshadow goes, I do have these two new Profusion palettes. This yellow one is in Yellow Fusion, and then the orange one is in Upbeat Orange. I found these at Walmart. They do retail for $5. They are limited edition, and they're absolutely gorgeous. They do also come with a full pink and a full blue if you like those colors as well. However, I just have too many pinks and blues in my collection, so I thought orange and yellow would be perfect, especially for us coming into the spring and summer months. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply my eyeshadow. Alright, so I thought this eyeshadow was awesome. It blended really nicely. There was no issues with blending. There was some fallout, but it wasn't anything that was too bad. Losing my words. The metallic shade didn't really work out at first, and then when I sprayed my brush, it worked a little bit better. So I do recommend with those, just spray it. But overall, I think it was worth the $5. It wasn't a bad palette at all. The shades, again, blended really well. They weren't crazy pigmented, but I mean, for a $5 palette, I think it did awesome. But yeah, so the next product I have to try out is a mascara. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop on my eyeliner really quick and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so now that my eyeliner is on, the mascara I picked up was actually from the dollar store, Dollar Tree. So it was only $1. It is the Wet n Wild Enhance and Define Full Healthy Lashes Mascara. So I'm going to go ahead and test that out. I love mascaras that are volumizing, so if this is going to give me very voluminous lashes, I will be very happy with that. So I'm going to go ahead and test this out. Alright, so I don't know if you guys can see that very well. I hope you can. I am not thrilled with this mascara, and I guess it's one of those situations where you get what you pay for. It's $1. It's gonna apply like $1 mascara does. Not the greatest. Granted, Essence has some really good mascaras and they're only like $2.99. This one, I mean, it didn't do so bad on my bottom lashes. Maybe it'll be a nice bottom lash mascara. I think it really flared them out like how I like. But as far as the top ones go, all I did was coat them blacker. I didn't volumize them or enhance them in any cool way, in my opinion. I'm looking in my mirror right now at them, and I don't know if you guys can really tell up here by looking at them, but I'm not impressed with it. But yeah. So the next product is a lip gloss. This is by Julep. It's very pretty. This is in the shade Boss. This is their Ultra Hydrating Lip Gloss. So I'm gonna go ahead and test this out for you. It does retail for $12. I found this at TJ Maxx and Marshalls as well, probably for $3.99, $4.99, somewhere around there. I don't really remember. I love TJ Maxx and Marshalls. I think it's an awesome store where you can find high-end brands for cheaper, from hair care, skincare, makeup, all of that, clothes. I'm pretty sure most of you guys have probably been to those stores, love them like I do. So yeah, I'd rather get this for $4.99 than $12. But I'm gonna go ahead and apply it and let you guys know what I think. Alright guys, so I love this lip gloss. It is not sticky. It does feel very moisturizing and hydrating. It does have a nice smell to it too. It smells very fruity, but not anything too overpowering. I like how it's very glossy. It does give you kind of a little color to your lip as well. It's not clear. I really enjoy it. It's nice, and I think it goes well with this look as well. The last step is going to be setting spray, and the setting spray that I have here is the Pixi Glow Mist with propolis. hope I'm saying that right, and argan oil. It is a nourishing mist. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray this and test this out as well. Alright guys, so after I did the setting spray, I went ahead and popped on my brows as well. I did like the setting spray. I think that it added a nice natural glow, nothing too overpowering. But yeah, for the overall products, there were only 3 that I really didn't care for. The first one is the primer. I didn't really care for the oil. I don't know if it's just because I have oily skin, so using an oil as my primer probably didn't help, but it did not work with my foundation or my concealer that I use regularly. It kind of helped, it made it like spread. It didn't really help anything. So that's gonna be a no for me. The next thing up was the Wet n Wild mascara. Again, you know, you get what you pay for. It was $1. However, I know Essence makes some really good mascaras that are only $2.99. But I think it worked fine for my bottom lashes. Not my top lashes, did not volumize them in any way. And the last thing that's kind of iffy is this Urban Decay One and Done Blur on the Run compact. It says you could try it on its own, so I might try it on its own and see if that works better. But I feel like it didn't make anything worse, but it didn't really help anything either in the way that I was hoping it would. So I wasn't really impressed by those 3 products. Everything else was great. I loved the eyeshadow, the blush, bronzer, highlight, and the spray, and the lip gloss. Lip gloss was really good as well. But yeah, so I hope that my recommendations help you guys. If they do and you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye!